What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade, basketball analysis, coming to y'all with another video. We're going to talk about Montrezl Harrell leaving the Los Angeles Clippers and going to the rival, the enemy, the team that they were supposed to meet and beat and become champions by going to the finals and finishing it off. Montrezl Harrell will give up, with the Clippers and go to the rivals with LeBron and AD. Um, One thing I will say, this is the Hustler of the Year. This is also the sixth man of the year. So he can play and bring a lot to the table when it comes to that. But not only that, they did sign Wesley Matthews, a guy that had a solid season with the Bucks. Wasn't the greatest player, but if you're going to lose Avery Bradley, you're going to have to pick up somebody. And Wesley Matthews is still a solid player in this league. But with Harrell, you get a guy that can rebound pretty aggressively, can play in the pick and roll, excellent finisher when it comes to two-hand dunks and finishing by the rim with his floater and push shot. Not only that, you get a guy that has continued to get better each and every season, even though he does demand touches and he does demand a huge part of your offense. With them losing a lot of guys like Dwight Howard and guys like that, they had to find somebody that can give them a punch. And don't forget, LeBron is a great passer. LeBron does play in the pick and roll. And LeBron does like people that can, hit those 15 and end shots. Not only that, you have Dennis Schroeder, a guy that likes to penetrate and throw lobs and collapse the defense. So those two guys will help make Montrezl eat pretty easy in this team. But not only that, you look at the fact that he's a guy that knows his game. He's not the greatest defender, not the greatest player either, because like I say, he can't really defend fives, even though he's best at the five. And he's not the greatest scorer, and he's not a great free throw shooter either. You just paying him for his effort and his energy and his tenacity, and that's something that you can't teach. You have to want it. You have to have that fight, and that's why he was a Hustler of the Year. I mean, it's absolutely incredible what he can do with his will. His will is what makes him the sixth man. His will is what makes him such a great player. And if they can get the Montrezl Harrell that the Clippers got the last 3 seasons, or even close to that, he's going to be worth this money, because you're not really paying him over a long period of time. You're not really paying him a buttload of money, considering that he is the sixth man of the year. And if he doesn't work, he's on a tradable contract that a lot of teams will take, because he's not making 15, 20, 30 million a year. He's making a decent salary when you look at the fact he's only getting 19 million within 2 years. So this is a low risk move considering how much they're paying him. And this is a move that can really either take him to a stronger level bench wise, or he can just be a solid rotation player that you're not overpaying. And that's basically what he was with the Clippers. We thought he was going to be in for a big payday, but his play in the playoff diminished his value. And the fact that he isn't a grade five when it comes to defending the guys like Gobert and obviously Jokic and those type of guys, which he has to do in the Western Conference, because that's the team he plays on, is in the West. You're not in a rush to really break the bank for him, especially because he's not a great outside or, mid-range shooter at this point in his career. So, I feel like for the value and for the contract they gave him and the money that they paying him per year, this is a great addition to the Lakers. If you're looking at it from the Clippers perspective, this is a big loss for them, as the players that they have got, to me, don't really replace Montrezl Harrell as a player, but they are going into a different direction with a new coach, and the players that they acquired, puts them in a different perspective when it comes to mentality and how they're going to play. And Montrezl Harrell obviously wasn't a part of that, and really, is already made the best move for him and his family by going to the Lakers the first day free agency started. And you look at Wesley Matthews, a solid role player that can defend the 1, 2, and sometimes the 3, can knock down threes, can play, off the ball, don't need the ball to be effective. Not a guy that demands the ball, a guy that keeps the ball moving if he doesn't have a shot, and can make plays from time to time if you close out too hard, and can hurt you if you don't pay attention or you go to sleep, kind of like a Danny Green. And that's basically what they're getting, and that fits right with Schroeder, LeBron, and AD. don't need guys that do too much. You need guys that fits a role, and you need guys that can play off those players. And I feel like Montrezl Harrell and Wesley Matthews both can do that. Let me know what you guys think. Is I'm right or wrong? I read every comment. Check out my website, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description, comment section below. Check out my Facebook page, analysisplayground.com. Link will be in the description, comment section below. Like on Facebook to show support. Thanks for everybody that liked on Facebook already. Thanks for the people that will. Not only that, check out my Spreadshirt. You can buy merchandise just like this, and also on my Facebook page, you can buy merchandise just like this. You can pick the color of the logo, change the logo to whatever you want it to make the shirt the way you want it, and you can message me on Facebook to get it done. You can also buy hats and other things on there. Not only that, I do make breakdowns of players, legends, rookies, and also summer league coverage, draft coverage, free agency, trade deadline, season previews, top 10 lists, and all those things are available on this channel. So you can also like and share. That's another way that you guys can support the channel and continue to help it grow. Because the more you like and share, the more people can see, the more people that I reach, the more bigger this channel can become. I appreciate you guys keeping up and watching the videos, checking them out. Shout out to the new people that subscribing, because I've done dropped a lot of content because of free agency. And thank you for all the support, no matter which way you show it and which way you do it. And like I said, let me know what you guys think about these two acquisitions for the Lakers.